feels like my skin just went. I was just about to go and tweet about it, but obviously I can't. What do I scroll through? What do I do? It's definitely very spongy. Oh, the light, it burns. Hi guys, it's Sunday. It is currently, oh, my Fitbit's run out of charge. It's 11:55 in, well, just in the morning. I should probably take my AirPods out. I feel like I'm being rude. It is Sunday, don't judge me. I didn't sleep until 3:30. So I am about to embark on, oh my god, that sounds so dramatic. So I am about to go 24 hours without social media. And I know that to some people that is probably the easiest thing in the world. And to other people that's probably quite difficult. For me, that is going to be quite difficult because the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I would check my Instagram, I will check Twitter, I will scroll through TikTok. I will spend a lot of my day watching YouTube videos while I do other things. I did just ask on my Twitter whether people thought that YouTube counted as a social media platform, and the majority of people said yes, it does. So I'm also going to be going without YouTube for the next 24 hours, and some people will probably look at this video and laugh and think that it's ridiculous and be like, how is 24 hours without social media a challenge? Like, get a grip. But obviously my job is online. My job is on Instagram and YouTube and sometimes TikTok and Twitter. Very often it's not on Twitter, but you know, like a multiple different platforms, and I spend a sickening amount of time on my phone, on social media. To be honest, I think out of all of the social media platforms, YouTube is probably the one that I find the most enjoyment out of and the most kind of peace in, and I actually find it a really useful tool. So the only time that I'm going to use YouTube in the next 24 hours is to do some exercise, because I often watch I say often as if it's a regular thing. In the past 2 weeks, I've started watching fitness and exercise videos on YouTube, and I'll get it up on the screen and do like a HIIT workout following an instructor. So that is the only time that I'm going to use YouTube over the next 24 hours, because I think sometimes it is quite good to have a bit of a detox from social media. I know that me personally, I just spend way too much time on it, and it really can sometimes, I don't know, I think when I spend so much time on social media, it definitely gets me down, and I start looking at all of these other people's lives, especially on my Instagram. And recently I've definitely kind of curated my feed. I've unfollowed a lot of people, I've muted a lot of people, just so that my feed is now filled with a lot of positive quotes. I follow a lot of mental health accounts that post kind of inspiring things. I follow a lot of artists now, illustrators and people that do typography, because I love those kind of posts, some body positive people. But I think that it can be very easy to scroll down Instagram and compare yourself to all of these people's lives, when in reality that's probably not their life, and they probably also have things that they struggle with in their life, and they probably look at other people's lives on Instagram and think, oh, I wish my life was like that. But at the end of the day, I think no one's life is perfect. A lot of Instagram is kind of putting on a front, and you post your best bits of your life, and not a lot of people post their worst bits of their life. So I just think it would be good to have a detox. It is now 12 o'clock midday, and let's see over the next 24 hours what I can do that is not on social media. But let's see what we get up to in the next 24 hours. I'm gonna go have some food. Don't judge me for having breakfast at midday, it's Sunday. I'm gonna allow myself to watch one more YouTube video just as a final goodbye to social media for the next 24 hours. Oh, this is gonna mess up all of my apps and where they're placed, because I have kind of muscle memory on my phone. Sometimes I will open up Twitter, close down Twitter, then just automatically click on Twitter again. It's like a cycle. I'll scroll down my Instagram, close Instagram, then be like, oh, let me just check Instagram. What is my brain doing? The people that hate notifications are probably gonna hate this, but drag all of these into the forbidden folder. So I have got Instagram, I've got YouTube, I'm saying goodbye to TikTok, which I can spend hours scrolling on, Snapchat, which I don't use very often to be honest, just with my friends, Facebook, goodbye, Twitter, I'm so sorry. But for example, I've replaced my Facebook app with podcasts instead. And where my Instagram app was, I've replaced it with Headspace, so that if I get the urge to press on the Instagram app, it will open up Headspace instead. I'm gonna go have some food, and then we're not gonna touch these. So I know that social media is a big part of my job, but this is sickening. If you've got an iPhone, you can actually turn on this downtime feature, and you can also set app limits. I do have a 1 hour Instagram app limit every day, but I always just go over it and ignore it. So I've had my breakfast. I'm saying goodbye to YouTube. So instead, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna listen to a podcast. And one of my favorites is The Double Cleanse, which is Robert and James's podcast. And I'm gonna listen to this one. And while I do that, I'm gonna write a list of all the things I can think of that I can do instead of being on my phone and on social media. Maybe you want to pause this and screenshot it, because I'm sure there's some useful things in here. Okay, some of them only apply to me, like, you know, editing a video or something, but there's probably quite a few things on here that you guys can use too. So it has been 1 hour of me not being on social media, and yes, I have been tempted. Even just brushing my teeth, I went to go and open up TikTok, then was like, wait, no, I can't do that. So I'm definitely starting to realise how often I would just like mindlessly scroll when I'm doing the simplest things like brushing my teeth. But so far, I have had my breakfast, got myself changed, put a wash on. The reason I'm wearing this funky headband is because I'm about to go do my skincare routine. I think I'm going to do a face mask and I'm going to do a bit of meditation, which is kind of random, but that's what I want to do. So this little skincare portion of the video is in partnership with The Body Shop. I have mentioned quite a few times on my channel and on my Instagram that I have been a Body Shop ambassador for 2020. And today I'm using their new CBD range. Hang on, wait, there's another product. Which are these 3 products here, which I'm about to quickly demonstrate. I think a lot of people see CBD and they're kind of like, oh, not so sure about that one. But let me just give you a little bit of information about it. Oh, and just for starters, the range is vegan. It is suitable for all skin types. It's kind of catered towards stressed skin, which is like dehydrated, dry, kind of lacking luster skin, but it is suitable for all skin types. So obviously I have oily skin, and I think one of the biggest misconceptions about oily skin is that you shouldn't moisturize it as much as if you have dry skin. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Because if you continuously strip your oily skin of all its natural oils and don't add any moisture back into it, your skin's just going to be like, and it can kind of stress your skin out even more. So down to the facts. So The Body Shop basically want you to know that in terms of CBD products, you can trust them, because I think a lot of people will see CBD and be like, oh god, I don't really know what that is. So it says, the new CBD skincare collection can help tackle the effects of stress on your complexion. And I think everyone has been a bit stressed recently. Combining the properties of 100% natural origin CBD and hemp seed oil with plant-derived squalene, a hero hydrator, The Body Shop enters new territory to ease discomfort from dryness and help revive the appearance of lost luminosity. And it says here just the difference between CBD and hemp. It says, although hemp seed oil and CBD are both from the same plant, the popular ingredients are sourced from different parts. CBD is extracted from the stalks, stems and seeds, but not the flowers. So the 3 products are the Soothing Oil Balm Cleansing Mask, which you can use as a cleanser, or you can leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes as a mask, which is what I'm gonna do. They've also got the CBD Replenishing Moisture Cream. This is such a delight. I love the smell of it. To me, it just smells so calming and relaxing. This is a really gorgeous moisturizer. I use this in the morning and I also use it in the evening. And then this is the CBD Restoring Facial Oil. I personally love a facial oil in the evening. You can obviously use this during the day, but I just prefer using my oils at night time. So I put on the moisturizing cream first, then go in with the oil, but this is a really gorgeous oil as well. And no, I don't find that this breaks me out. It's a really, can you see the texture of that there? But it's not a super thick, heavy oil. I don't find that it breaks me out. It is non-comedogenic. I think that's how you say that word, which basically means it doesn't clog your pores. But if I am going to be wearing makeup that day, I usually just go with the moisturizing cream, and then I will do, like, you know, my SPF and my primer and my makeup, and then I will use the oil in the evening. But I know that a lot of people do like to use an oil under their makeup as well. I guess it just is down to personal preference. So this is an oil balm cleanser. So it comes out like this. It has this kind of balmy texture. I find this is a gorgeous product to use in the evenings as well, after I've taken off the bulk of my makeup, because it just kind of gets anything that I've missed. Doesn't feel like it's stripping your skin. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to leave this on for probably about 5 minutes, and then I'll come and wash it off. And when you mix it with water, it kind of turns into this milky sort of consistency. And just while this is on for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to go and do a 5-minute meditation, just to kind of fully relax me, get me ready for the day ahead, even though it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Just taking big deep breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in, as you follow that movement, the mind will wander away, and you can just gently open your eyes in your own time. So how does it feel, having taken a few minutes out of the day? Does
I
the mind
feel relaxed. I find that so relaxing. This was on the Headspace app, but I'm sure there's loads of other kind of meditation apps, or even like on YouTube, or meditation podcasts probably. Just literally taking 5 or 10 minutes, and oh my god, I listened to one of the sleep ones the other day. I normally lie awake when I'm trying to get to sleep just thinking about everything, and I can't normally sleep for ages, and usually to go to sleep I have to be listening to YouTube or something. But I listened to one of the sleep meditation things on here the other day. I'm not kidding, I was asleep within 5 minutes. I am now gonna go and wash this off. So can you see how when it mixes with water it literally just turns into a milk, and because of this it doesn't leave your face feeling sticky or oily at all. Just nice and hydrated and revived. So I'm then just using a bit of the moisture cream. I normally have to scoop it out with the back of my nail. I need to get one of those little scoop things. Also, I don't know if you can see that, it sinks in really quick. You see how it hasn't left my face like shiny and slippery? It feels like my skin just went. So for that reason I find it's a really nice one to wear underneath makeup. Then I'll probably go ahead and use this one this evening. So I'm just going to put on my SPF, which I do every single day, and then I'll go about with the rest of my day. So the new CBD range is available in stores and online now. I will leave a link down below in case you guys are interested. Let's go get on with the rest of my day. And I kid you not guys, as soon as I put the camera down, I have just gone to pick up my phone, clicked on my old social media tab, and clicked on this app right here, which is where my Twitter used to be. I was just about to go and tweet about it, but obviously I can't. There's so much muscle memory and brain memory which just resorts back to social media. Don't worry, I didn't go on it, but let's go do something else to distract me. I think I'm gonna go do a workout. Just checking on my courgettes. So I've recently discovered this girl on YouTube that does, well, the first one that I did was in a vlog the other week on my vlog channel, and it was a Mamma Mia hit workout. Somebody tweeted me the other day and said that she's also got a Taylor Swift hit workout. So this YouTuber is called EMK Fit, and it's a 25-minute Taylor Swift dance hit workout. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and this is the only time that I'm using YouTube today. I did not do this on purpose. Oh, my legs are on fire. That was intense, but it was also so much fun. I'm gonna go have a shower and wash my hair. See you in a bit. 3 hours of no social media, going pretty well so far. Play Holy by Justin Bieber on Spotify. Instead of watching a YouTube video while I do my makeup, I'm gonna listen to a bit of music. So I'm gonna let my hair dry naturally for a bit, but I've just done a bit of makeup because me and James are actually going to his parents for dinner tonight, which is really nice. I'm very excited for that. Obviously still staying socially distant and stuff, but I think we're going over for a roast, which I'm very excited for. I was gonna bake a cake this afternoon, but it's now 4:30, and James just phoned his mum and she said if we could come over around 5:30, so I'm not gonna have time to bake a cake. But in this time that I've got in the next hour, I think I'm going to put some stuff on Depop because I sorted out a bunch of my makeup stuff. If you saw my previous video, it was a makeup declutter. And I have a couple of bits that I want to put up on Depop from when I was sorting out. So I think I'm going to do that now. And normally I would put stuff on Depop and then I would talk about it on my social media. But obviously I'm not going to do that today. I'm literally just going to upload stuff to Depop. But I think another good thing to do that is productive, that doesn't involve social media, is to have a sort out or a clear out or something. I've also got some clothes that I want to donate to charity. I might do a little bit of sorting out of that stuff as well. Stop. Right, so I've listed all my items on Depop and I'm just gonna dry my hair and then I guess head out to James's parents or get changed out of not my tracksuit. So far it is 5 o'clock. It has been nearly 5 hours without social media, and again when I was sitting down I went to go and open up YouTube, then was like, wait, where is it? Oh, I can't go on it. So Hello. So we're back from James's parents, had a lovely roast dinner. It was really nice. It's actually just gone 9:30, and what I would normally do in the evening is probably, if me and James aren't watching a film, like last night we watched Up, and oh my god, I cried my eyes out. For like 20 minutes after the film had ended, I was still crying. Quite often we will be watching a film or watching TV in the evenings, but even if I'm watching a film, I'm constantly scrolling on my phone. I'll be reading through my YouTube comments, or I'll be scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through Twitter, scrolling through TikTok. I am so just bad at concentrating on the film without going on my phone every 5 minutes. But if we weren't doing something together in the evening, he would probably be like playing Xbox with his friends. I would probably just be in my office watching YouTube videos. And something that I have noticed and that I have really missed today, I've really missed YouTube. I realised that I'm quite a visual person. Well, I knew that anyway. But even when I was listening to James and Robert's podcast earlier, I was having a snack and I went to sit down and I picked up my phone and was like, oh yeah, I'm not actually watching them. Like, I'm just listening to it. And then I sat there with my phone like, what do I do now? What do I scroll through? What do I do? And to be honest, I don't really read. I don't really enjoy reading books, and I haven't read a book since I was maybe like 15 years old. I just always preferred watching stuff and watching videos. But what I thought I would do this evening, during this kind of chill time, is bake a cake. So I actually got this in a PR package, which is a cake mix, and it was to celebrate the Laura Mercier honey powder. And this is a recipe to make a honey drizzle cake, although I don't have the ingredients for the topping because it says you need cream cheese and honey and powdered sugar. So I think I'm just gonna make the cake and then just make some normal icing with icing sugar. Mix cake mix, 1 cup of water, half a cup of vegetable oil and 3 eggs in a large bowl with mixer on medium speed, or beat vigorously by hand for 2 minutes. I'm gonna be beating vigorously by hand today, just because we don't have a cake mixer blendery thing. I've done it quite a few times before when I've made brownies since we've moved in. Oh, and I made a Victoria sponge cake the other week when my grandparents came to sit in the garden, and I did that all by hand, so I'm sure I can manage it. I mean, I could listen to music, but I just fancy listening to something. Or maybe I should watch something on Netflix. You know what, this is so much easier because I've just realised that I don't have butter that I have to like work in with my hand. So that's just gone in the oven. It's got to be in for about half an hour. So in the meantime, I'm going to clean up all the mess in the kitchen, and I'm actually watching an episode of Selling Sunset. The first episode on Netflix, because I've never seen it before and I've heard loads of people talk about it, so I wanted to see what the hype was about, so that's what I'm watching now. So I'm just going to watch that while I clean up the kitchen. Kitchen is sorted, dishwasher is on. The full list of things to do instead of going on social media that I've got written down: listen to a podcast, skincare routine or face mask, exercise, dance, because I did a little dance workout, do my hair, do my makeup, meditate, tidy, have a clear out, watch a TV series, watch a movie, sell some stuff, do some art, baking, reading, cooking, edit a video, gardening or plant something, paint my nails, go for a walk, listen to music, do some yoga, have a picnic, ride a bike, cancel unwanted subscriptions, do a photo shoot, donate something to charity, call a friend, see friends and family, write a to-do list, plan content, which is what I'm going to do later, get finances in order, do some washing, do a puzzle, play video games, play a board game, clean out your emails, delete photos, write, have a bath, do a DIY project, sort the kitchen, print some photos, take a course, learn a language and sleep. So I've done a fair few of these things. Taste test. I mean, it's quite nice, but in my opinion, I never think that a packet mix tastes better than when you do everything from scratch. It's definitely very spongy. I do horrible shots of my face. Just want that drizzly action. Oh god, it's just dripping all over the place. I think I made the icing too runny because most of it's either poured off the cake or soaked into the cake. So it's actually just gone midnight. It's 12:01. So we're coming up to 12 hours without social media. I have to say, I've just been sitting on the sofa watching Selling Sunset on my phone. I'm watching it on my phone because if I watch it on the TV, I know that I will just want to pick up my phone and scroll through social media because that's what I always seem to do. But I've got to say, I am kind of missing that. I think what I'm actually going to go do is go upstairs and start editing this video. I usually have this little window of like after dinner till about 2 or 3 in the morning where I love editing during that time, and I feel such a sense of accomplishment editing, getting stuff done, then going to bed and knowing that I can have a lie-in, even though that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's 1:50 AM. I'm still just sitting here editing the kind of previous footage of this video, but I'm gonna go take my makeup off, do my skincare, get into bed, and instead of watching YouTube or scrolling TikTok or scrolling through my Instagram before I fall asleep, I'm gonna do that Headspace sleep meditation, because I did that the other day and I was out like a light.
Tonight's wind down is a visualization.
Good morning, guys. So it's actually 11:13 on Monday morning. I know that it's really late in the day to still be in bed, but again, like usual, didn't sleep till about 3:30, then woke up again about 5, then woke up again at 7, and there was like a gap in the blinds and the curtains that was shining into my face. But I think I just need to start going to bed earlier so that I can wake up earlier, because if I don't have like 8 hours sleep, I can't function. I just opened my phone, saw that I had a notification that had come up from Tatty Lashes on Instagram, so I was like, oh, I'll just swipe and open that, and then I opened Instagram and then was like, oh my god, no, so then went straight off it. Because normally in the mornings I would wake up, I'd probably check YouTube, I would check my videos, I would go through comments, I'll check my emails, I'll check Twitter, I'll check TikTok and scroll through there for a while. So instead, I think what I'm going to do is read the news, because to be honest, Twitter is my news source. So instead, I'm going to go on the Apple News app.
To very high levels, and try to put in place large numbers.
So it's actually 11:52, and I think I started this around 12 yesterday, but I'm just gonna have my breakfast. But while I eat my breakfast, I think I'm just gonna continue to scroll through the news, and then once I finish my breakfast, I should be done with my 24 hours of no social media. It is 12 minutes past 12, and my 24 hours on no social media is complete. I'm gonna open all my apps for the first time. Somebody tweeted me saying I missed everything Soph Does Live posted on Depop. I turned on Twitter notifications because she normally tweets when she's posting stuff, and I missed everything. So I am now gonna go through my YouTube feed and watch what's new. I've got quite a lot to catch up on. So overall, I actually quite enjoyed this. I think I could easily live without Instagram, to be honest. As long as I had YouTube, I think I would be okay, because I just love watching stuff. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed doing some different things, and there are so many more things that I didn't even get a chance to do that I could have done without social media. So I think I'm definitely going to try and reduce the amount of time that I spend on it. And in terms of it being a Sunday yesterday, I would say it was a pretty productive Sunday. Right, I'm going to go edit this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please try this for yourself. Let me know how you go with it. I will leave the links to the Bodyshop CBD range down below if you guys are interested. I hope you guys are all doing good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.